morning, friends. I'm Danny702 and we are back at Epcot today because we have finally made it to the Festival of the Holidays.
The festival takes place from November 26th to December 30th, and there is a plethora of things to do. From food, decorations, sounds, holiday stories, and traditions from all around the world. There's also holiday layovers on the rides and holiday sweaters on Figment. There is a cookie stroll, a candlelight processional, but today we are here to sample a few of those offerings and enjoy yet another beautiful day here at Epcot.
Out with the old and in with the new. We had to renew our pass today. It's a bittersweet. I am very, very thankful to have the opportunity to be here at Walt Disney World and have an annual pass. But we did have to step down this year. They renewed and revamped their whole annual pass system, and the top tier went up by like a good $300. That's okay. We have other parts to go to, and I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity to come here all the other times of the year. And of course, for you guys joining me. So let's head in. The Festival of the Holidays rounds out Epcot's festival for the year 2021. This is my first time attending this festival in its full capacity. So this is it. Today's the day, our first full experience at Festival of the Holidays. My favorite time of year. Figment is wearing his holiday sweater. I did bring mine just to match him, even though it's about 85 degrees out today.
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've got...
Seriously, Figment looks so steez, and it is a cozy Christmas sweater. Seriously, Disney, why have you not put out this sweater for purchase? I am sure so many people would run to get it, including me. Love the Imagination Pavilion's Epcot logo. Figment just looks so cute.
Looks like Pooh Bear joined the festive club. He's got a little Santa hat on. Santa the Pooh. Silly old bear. What is he doing? Hi, Pooh Bear.
Try for that hill, Pooh Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Don't take a tumble.
He's going to go rumbly-tumbly down the hill.
Not in well in that pond. Watch your step there, Pooh Bear. There's an incline. Hope he sees that.
I don't know. By the way, Adam the Woo is here too today. We're gonna get some food.
We're in an appropriate shirt in front of the appropriate attraction.
Check that out. That was not planned at all. And I got my Christmas sweater. So like the two of us make Figment in a Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Let's go eat.
This Christmas tree basically marks the very front of World Showcase. And I love that there are different ways to say happy holidays all around the Christmas tree, as well as there's ornaments that have the flags of some of the pavilions that we will be coming across today.
Oh boy, it smells good already. Our very first booth that we're coming across, Chestnuts and Good Cheer. Looks like candied almonds, candied walnuts, things like that. It is all about the food at these festivals. I'm ready to eat. At every festival, I usually make a stop here at the Mexico Pavilion for food. So I think I'm going to avoid it this time just to kind of force myself to try something else. But this is a hard thing to pass up. I'll be eating this kind of food on Christmas Day, so we're gonna keep walking. We're gonna find something else, something different. I also have German roots as well as Mexican roots, so we're gonna stop here in the Germany Pavilion. This is the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. Here are a couple of different items that they have on the menu. I ended up getting the pork schnitzel. It has mushroom sauce, spatzel, and braised red cabbage. I also got a 6-ounce of the Frankfurt hard cider. Adam, you got the pork schnitzel too, but you also got the cheese fondue in a bread bowl.
I did, yep.
It's got steamed baby vegetables and marbled potatoes. That looks really, really good.
It does look really good.
I'm always envious when I don't buy something and somebody else gets it. I always want that.
These are little carrots and potatoes and okra.
Good size meal right there. Happy holidays. I know how to say that in German, but I'm completely blanking out. All right, well anyway, Prost! Germany has my favorite beer. They have a grapefruit Hefeweizen, and it is the best beer that probably I've ever had. This is a darn good cider too. This is extremely amazing. Is there a explanation of this? No, it's called Postman Pure Hard Apple Cider, and it's from Frankfurt, but it's really good. I've been to a lot of Oktoberfest, but I can't remember if I've ever had a pork schnitzel before. I probably have. I'm sure I have. That's good. For some reason I wasn't expecting to like it, but I really like it. That's really good. Christmas in Germany is something that I would love to experience at some point of my life.
Currently in Norway, and we're coming across our first holiday storyteller, which has returned after its break last year at the festival. As you travel around World Showcase, there will be multiple storytellers telling you about holiday traditions from that country. It looks like they come out multiple times throughout the day, and you can find the times listed on the Disney app under Entertainment. And here in Norway, we will be hearing tales of the mischievous Barn Santa.
Are you very excited to say that the song is over now? Good. Oh, I mean, Guyul. Yes, Guyul. That is how we say Merry Christmas in my country. But on our farms, many families, like mine, still celebrate the tradition of the Christmas Nisa. Now, there are two. There's Julenessen, who visits our children on Christmas Eve to bring them gifts. And there's also Fuse Nissen, who lives in the haylofts of our barns. Over there.
And it is said that especially at Christmas time, the family should treat this Nisa, the barn Santa, with respect. For if they don't, this barn Santa has been known to cause a bit of mischief in one way or another.
Sigrid here doesn't see me because Sigrid doesn't believe that I exist. La. Even when I do this, Tolalo. Hey, Sigrid! I'm on the boat, Sigrid! You wanna go swimming? Nothing. They leave me treats too, like a big steaming bowl of rice porridge with cinnamon and sugar.
Ooh.
And a nice little pat of butter right on the top. Ah!
And guess what else, adults, huh? A stein of ale. Yes, I knew you guys would like that. Now, back to Christmas Eve, when every Norwegian family begins their celebration. It's lights out and shh, as the entire house is illuminated with only the soft glow of candlelight. And after a big feast, everyone is excited, especially the children, because they know that the Christmas tree is in the next room. Oh, and then... It's you!
It's me.
Tim!
I'm him! The Barn Santa! Go ahead! Yes! Oh, well, it looks like we made a believer out of the lovely Sigrid. And with that, I dub you all honorary Christmas magic makers for the rest of the day. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Currently over by the America Pavilion, it does look like we have our Santa Claus here to meet and greet. The next time is about 45 minutes away, so we probably will keep walking. But in the meantime, the American holiday table just sounds delicious. Look, they've got slow roasted turkey, a holiday pot pie, and also a pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake. And I love this Christmas tree out in front of the America Pavilion. There's just something very comforting about it. I think it's the red, white, and blue. You went with the traditional turkey dinner, right?
I'm a traditional guy. I like traditional food. I like all food.
But it's something very comforting about turkey and stuffing and gravy.
I traditionally love food.
Traditionally love food. I traditionally love me some cheesecakes.
Those are seeds?
They are, yeah. It's a pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake with cranberry whipped cream and candied pumpkin seeds. My cheesecake has no crust, which is always a bad sign for me. We're doing it anyway. All right, I take it back. This is really freaking good. Oh my God. Dang. Yeah, the lack of crust was definitely very disturbing, but I was fooled. And the pumpkin seeds, that's different. I never noticed how many storytellers that they had here around World Showcase. It seems like nearly every pavilion, not all of them, but it seems like most of them do. The Hanukkah storyteller, for instance, I believe is somewhat new, but every single pavilion does have a little scroll here where you can read a little bit about it if you happen to miss the storyteller. The storyteller time frames are very close to each other, so we're going to try to catch two more. We're heading over to one of them now. We did run into Pierre Noel over here in the France Pavilion, where he's telling a little story about the traditions, the holiday traditions in France.
Christmas Day. Oh, but she should have a bell. She rubbed her eyes. She wake up Francois to go with her to see what might happen under the tree. Oh, Francois. He takes his time. He does not believe in Christmas. So you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. All I wish is a Christmas tree, Saint-Don, and you, Père Noël. Love, Margaret. It's very sweet now. And that, mes amis, that is a small taste of a French Christmas, seen through the eyes of a delightful little child. Do you believe in Christmas? Très bien! Then say with me, Merry Christmas, in the language of my country. It is Joyeux Noël. 1, 2, 3, Joyeux Noël. Très bien! Yes, oh, music to Père Noël's ears. Et Joyeux Noël et bonne année. Merry Christmas and Good New Year, everyone.
Hear ye! Gather round, everyone! Come on! Come on, everyone, gather round!
Now it's time to see Father Christmas here in the UK pavilion.
Greetings! I have many names. Some of you call me Santa Claus. But here in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas. Now, we gather today to toll the devil's knell. One stroke for every year since the birth of Christ. Excuse me, but what year is this? 2021! Minus 67. That means I have to ring this bell 1,954 more times. All right. 68, 69, 70. We'll get back to this a little later. Like so many of today's Christmas traditions, originated in the United Kingdom. In fact, it is not uncommon to find groups of carolers, much like yourselves, standing on a street corner, much like this one, singing songs of the season. Did you know that the first Christmas card was sent in England? Back in 1843, that original card caught the attention of an English gift book company who had 1,000 lithograph copies made for which they sold for a shilling apiece. And the rest, as they say, is history. You see, the hanging of mistletoe is amongst one of our oldest and, might I add, one of our most popular traditions. It dates back to the Druid ceremonials of the winter solstice. Each time a kiss was claimed under the bough, the person would pick off a berry until no more berries were left. So many wonderful traditions that come from the countries of the United Kingdom. England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, each have their own unique customs that help make their holiday season a special time. Here's wishing you all a hallowed and gracious Christmas.
I think we're making our last stop as far as food goes here at the refreshment port. Yeah, we gotta finish it off with more dessert, more sugar. I really didn't know what to expect when they said soft serve in a waffle cone. I don't know what the point of the waffle cone is. I mean, you already got rid of yours.
I threw mine away because you couldn't put the spoon into there with the waffle cone.
You can't really like flip it the other way because the rest of the soft serve is gonna come out. Basically, it is like a Puerto Rican eggnog styled holiday drink, but we got a soft serve version of it.
It's really good.
You like it? All right, good. Yeah, I was actually really excited about this one. We got the regular version too. You can add, I believe it was rum, for another $5 to $6. That's good. Walked into the Land Pavilion, where Living with the Land has a holiday layover.
The holiday layover on Living with the Land was missing last year, even though in 2019 it was the first time they ever did the overlay. They are calling it Merry and Bright Nights, and it's kind of like when you take a car ride through Christmas lights in a festive town, which is something I've always enjoyed doing, but it's on a boat and it's through a greenhouse and it's in Epcot. This is something you're definitely going to want to do as the sun goes down so you can really see all the lights in its glory. There's something really calming about this ride, and it's been open since the park opened in 1982. You get to see and learn how Disney grows their fruits, their vegetables, herbs, and flowers that they use throughout the parks. But the holidays are officially my favorite time to cruise the Serene ride since it added a magic touch.
They say it's better to give than to receive. And in this greenhouse, we're celebrating the holidays by giving back to the land using innovative farming techniques.
Some of these vegetables by themselves look like decorations. That's so cool.
Epcot's Beacon of Magic is by far my favorite out of all 4 parks. This was added for the 50th celebrations, but the lights on Spaceship Earth outdo the projections on the other parks' icons times 100. During the holidays, the lights will reflect in Christmas colors, and I'm noticing very soft Christmas music in the background, which is making for a perfect close to a fun day at the festival.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thanks so much for joining me here at the Festival of Holidays. We tried to do it all today. There is actually so much. We missed a whole lot, but I won't be back at all this year because of those blackout days. So I guess Disney, we will see you next year, but we will see you guys next week in the next video. Thanks so much for joining me. I love you. Peace.